Hi everyone, and welcome to the first video of hopefully quite a long series of videos. Um, my name is Patrick. For those of you who don't know me, I am founder of PTG Marketing, and I've been in digital marketing for almost half of my life now. I started and I built my first website when I was 16 together with a friend, and since then I've been in love with everything online. Yeah, ever since. Like most of you, most likely. So today, or in general with this series, my goal is to answer questions on the web in video format. So we'll just go to Google, have a look at what people ask about digital marketing, about website design, about web optimization and such, and I'll just tell you what I think about the answers that are presented, and I believe this could be quite fun. So today we'll be looking at, is digital marketing hard? Let's just have a look at what Google says here. So Google says, right in this featured snippet up here, digital marketing can be challenging, but whether it's hard depends on various factors such as your background, experience, and the specific aspects of digital marketing you're dealing with. Well, yes, that is true. It always depends, but that's like a very general answer. To be honest, if I were to answer, is digital marketing hard? I'd say, yeah, I'd also say it depends, but I'd say no in general. It's actually quite simple as soon as you grasp certain concepts and you just follow it. Most of the things are just copy paste. Sure, the landscape of digital marketing changes, and it changes quite frequently, so you have to stay up to date, but I'm pretty sure we'll get to that if we scroll down here. So how difficult is it to learn digital marketing? Yeah, is not necessarily hard to learn. I absolutely agree, but as with everything, it's not necessarily hard to learn anything. It just takes a lot of time most of the time. Is digital marketing hard to learn? Yeah. Is it too late to get into digital marketing at 30? No, it is not. It is never too late to get into digital marketing, whatever age or whatever skill level you have. Yeah. I mean, just because I showed interest at a very young age for digital marketing doesn't mean I took that path. In fact, I didn't. I didn't go that path for quite a long time, and then I returned to digital marketing and to content creation and to web design, and especially web optimization. I'm not a web designer, most certainly not a web designer, but what I do is I optimize websites. Yeah, I've been working as the head of marketing for one of the largest flooring companies, in Switzerland. And I've been doing so for the past 4.5 years now, quite successfully, I'd say. So, yeah, trust me, it's not. Yeah, I've been doing this in particular, this whole marketing thing, digital marketing thing. I've been doing for the past 6-ish years, getting into it. And now, yeah, I'm the head of marketing, and I studied something completely different. I didn't study marketing. I didn't study economics or anything like that. I just rolled into it. So it's never too late. And I'm now 34. So I guess you can start at a late age and be super successful. 5 reasons not to be a digital marketer. I wonder what would be in this video. Apart from, there's a lot of competition in digital marketing nowadays because the whole make money online thing is super, super trendy. And even if it's just passive income, which digital marketing most certainly is not, it's never passive. Not one day is passive. You have to stay at it constantly and put in a lot of work, and then you maybe make it, but only maybe. How I would learn digital marketing? I wonder what Sam O would say. How I would learn it? Yeah. Is digital marketing hard to learn? Like many professionals, digital marketing requires both a core set of hard skills, And some soft skills. I wonder what BrainStation.io has to say to this. Yeah, become a digital marketer. Okay, so this is a learning platform, apparently. Can you learn digital marketing on your own? Yes, you can. You can. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. I'd recommend getting some sort of formal education, even if it's just a little bit. Yeah, like digital marketing courses. Yeah, that's. I think that's quite a great idea because you can learn a lot of stuff from YouTube and from TikTok, and you can, but a lot of it is just BS, to be honest. A lot of it, really. So get yourself a formal education on digital marketing and the like. For example, HubSpot is a great resource for this. Google itself, yeah, they do a lot of Google Ads um, courses. Also quite interesting if you're into digital marketing, and you won't get past Google in digital marketing anyway. So why not learn from them? What else did they say? Get a feeling for effective content creation. Content creation is huge. Obviously, in digital marketing, super huge content creation, which is partially a reason why I'm making this video, so I can cut it up into snippets and publish it on every social media platform, on my own website, ptgmarketing.com. And yeah, done correctly, content marketing's impact is hard to ignore. Research shows that 70% of consumers would rather learn about a company through content than from an advertisement. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's super easy to believe. I'd even go higher than 70% if you'd ask me, but pretty solid. Content, when done correctly and interestingly, beats ads most of the time, even if the ads are great. And ads can be really effective, more effective than content, but they have to be really well thought through. And the whole campaign, how do you call it? The whole campaign structure has to be built beautifully for it to be more effective than plain old content marketing. Yeah, the ROI or ROAS, depending on what you care most about, is in my experience similar. It depends on what your strengths are, to be honest. So advertising or ad creation and content creation and publishing content organically and getting it to rank and getting it to be viewed on social media, etc., can be super time consuming, and you have to put in a lot of effort and a lot of resources, monetary resources, if you have to hire people or do it yourself. I mean, you have to get paid as well. The amount of time you put into content creation and the risk of it not taking off as you might have intended can be quite high, or can lower your return on investment, your ROI. But it's super similar for ads, in fact. So ads can be super effective and super quick, and you can get a lot out of ads. But if you don't design them well and don't script them well, and the copy stinks, or they're just too long, or the visuals just then you're throwing money out the window. So either way, you can get a super high ROI. It just depends. You have to be skilled, and you have to do your research. And until you get to a level where this works really well, either for ads or for content creation and content marketing, you have to put in a lot of work and you have to learn. So you won't get this right on day one, really. I've had many ads and many pieces of content flop, even though, I'd say I'm pretty strong in both, nowadays especially. Companies looking to create a robust strategy that delivers consistently often look to outsource content creation. That I believe. I've done so as well. I have outsourced content creation, even though at the end of the day, I always edit it, always, and it always takes time. So yeah, but that's just me. I'm a bit of a nitpicker when it comes to stuff like this. Interesting. A recent report from IBM states that 94% of companies believe personalization is the key to future success. Seriously, I would say as well. Nowadays, if you custom make something or you personalize certain offers, you are golden. Seriously. But it has to be authentic and genuine. Is easier when it comes to products because people are more, how you say, they're more surprised if you can customize a product, and they value the effort you put into customizing or personalizing a product more than if it's a service. It's easier, in quotation marks, to personalize a service. Not necessarily though, but that's what people believe. So that, yeah, if you personalize a product and you can personalize a product, do it. You can earn a ton of money. Seriously. And 86% of customers report that personalization plays a part in their purchase decisions. Yeah, exactly. AI-driven personalization can improve marketing spend ROI. While we're at it, AI-driven stuff. I mean, that makes your learning of digital marketing and your application of digital marketing much easier than it used to be. Like 5 years ago, 6-7 years ago, when I really started getting into this and making it not just a hobby but a profession, I would have loved some help from AI. Like nowadays you can just, if you know how to use certain AI generative tools, you can go so far. Really, it's extreme. It's extreme how far you can go, how easy it makes life, how much faster it makes life as a digital marketer. Not just image generation and not just text generation, but the whole thing. That even workflows nowadays, you can program workflows, and it all just goes so quickly. Yeah, but you need the knowledge to get there. Hang on, let's have a look at what else is around. How hard is it being a digital marketer? Another Quora answer. And by the way, it's wonderful that nowadays when you enter a term, well, this is a term that you could actually get a lot of answers from Reddit and a lot of from Quora that are decent, at least. So let's have a look at what Quora has to say here. Tricky question. Digital marketing is a huge field, and as a digital marketer can have a lot of different roles. Yeah. How hard is it to be an athlete? Let's see what Damon Lima has to say here. Okay, he's going into what? Okay, that's the same goes for digital marketing. Digital marketing is a big field. It has many paths and roads. So to answer if digital marketing is hard, first you have to think about what exactly you are asking for. Some examples. What are the roles you want to do in digital marketing? And obviously, it's a huge field. Huge digital marketing. You have content creation. You have the whole ad side. You have the whole media buying side. You have this everything. It's a huge field. I mean, even web design, web optimization, SEO, blah, blah, blah. A lot of this falls into the field of digital marketing. So you have to have a lot of different skills to be really, really good at digital marketing in a whole. What skills do you need to have to become really great and perform well on your job? That's a wonderfully valid question. What are the industries you want to work in? Very, very good question, in fact. Because not every industry is the same. Also, I'd add, not every country and not every, let's call it, well, not every socioeconomic group and not every culture on the other side is the same and responds the same to content, responds the same to advertising. So you really, really have to either niche down or go super broad and know everything or know most of the things. But as with everything, a jack of all trade is a master of none. Even though I'm quite in the camp of being a jack of all trades and doing a lot of things good, maybe not, or well, not, maybe not expertly, maybe not super well. I don't know, but if you can do a lot of things really, really well, you can get far in life. You don't have to be a master of one certain thing. You don't have to. It's gotten me really far in life as well. Am I ready for some specific things inside the field, or do I know the right people to guide me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Am I ready for some specific things inside the field? Yeah, that's a good question. Do I know the right people to guide me? I didn't really have someone to guide me, and I am there where I am right now. So don't worry too much about that. To illustrate it better, it's a real life example, blah, 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 blah. Digital marketing is not hard for me because I am doing what I like. That's important. And what I am used to doing. So, yeah, repetition makes things easy, obviously. The question is it hard to get into digital marketing? I'd wager no, it's not. And digital marketing isn't that hard either. You just need to put in the time to learn it and to apply it. That's the good thing about digital marketing. You can start off right from the bat. You can get to it. If you want to try your luck at digital marketing, just go for it. You don't theoretically, you don't need a website. You can just start off with social media marketing. You can get some sort of social media profile. Doesn't really matter what. You can start publishing content. You can start building a personal brand, or if you want a business brand, you don't even need to register a business yet. You can just start off digital marketing in whatever field you want. You can just do it. And it costs nothing or not much. And you can gain experience through that, and you can build upon your experience and get farther. And then in some way, suddenly you will find fields within digital marketing that suit yourself better. There's a wonderful picture down here: lead generation, content marketing, email marketing, a big one, SEO, CRM, search ads, social media, onboarding. Yeah. There's more fields than just this, but it's all digital marketing at the end of the day. I'm just doing it inside another field of work, and I would say, first think more about yourself and what you like to do, or what you're comfortable with. After that, search for ways of how those things connect with different kinds of roles inside the digital marketing field. Very, very sensible advice. You will reach the conclusion that digital marketing is not hard. Eventually, everyone does. It can be competitive if you are not being great. So, yeah, if you're not great at it, it's competitive, yeah. But every other field is the same. That's true. But digital marketing is the barrier to entry is kind of low. So, yeah, it thins out towards the top extremely quickly. There are a lot of people who do digital marketing in some sort of way or form, that do it quote unquote poorly, I'd say. But even they can have luck or even some sort of little bit of talent, and it can work. It can work pretty early on. I mean, it worked with me pretty early on. I'll be honest. I had one or two SEO related bangers at the start of my career that catapulted certain pages of one company I worked with to spot number one and spot number two in Google search for quite large terms. That was, you could say it was a lot of luck. I'd say there was a lot of research behind it too, and I made it work. And from there on, everything was uphill. Yeah, and then you just reiterate what you did, what worked, and then it will continue to work until suddenly it doesn't work anymore, and you have to change your strategy. But that's just how it is. LinkedIn is digital marketing hard to learn? Yes, you can certainly learn digital marketing on your own. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, thank you, Google, for that. The hard and soft digital marketing skills of Rockstar, whatever. Let's have a look at what Acadium says. Yeah. The hard and soft digital marketing skills of Rockstar marketers. If you want to have a successful career, let's have a look. Digital data analysis. Ooh, that's a good one. If you suck at data analysis, digital marketing is gonna be difficult, possibly. No, I'm gonna rephrase that. In fact, being good at digital data analysis makes digital marketing a lot easier. I mean, even if it's already easy or you find it easy, being good at analyzing Google Search Console, really, really important. Analyzing GA4, so Google Analytics, that's really, really great. If you have certain SEO tools at hand, wonderful, like Ahrefs or SEMrush or whatever. Or my personal favorite, the SEO Power Suite, by the way. Not many people know that, but it's my favorite. Or email analytics tools and stuff like that. If you're good at the analysis, you will quickly find out what's working and what's not working, and how to change what's not working so that it starts working, if that makes sense. So if you're good at this, or you like looking at data, working with Excel spreadsheets and stuff like that, because not everything is available in these analysis tools, even though they claim it is. I might get into that in another video, share what kind of metrics I look at that you cannot find in any of these data analysis tools, not even Google Analytics. Stuff I have to derive from data I collect from those platforms, put them together, and then a Google Excel or a Google Sheet or an Excel spreadsheet just spits out the results I need and the metrics I need, because those are the KPIs that I follow. But whatever. Coordination with the sales team. Ooh, yeah. If you work in a company, this is really, really important. I've had this quite a few times that I launch a campaign, and somehow the info of the campaign that I launch doesn't reach everyone in the sales team, and that's super awkward when someone calls. For example, a customer or potential customer calls, and the sales team picks up on the phone and it's like, oh, what? We're doing whatever, we're running this ad, and this ad says what? And okay, it doesn't work. It's really bad if stuff like that happens. Use video and picture editing software. Yes, if you don't outsource this, you have to do this. For content creation, video is like the ultimate thing nowadays. Well, it has been for quite a long time, but nowadays even more. Picture image editing software, wonderful. Problem solving, that's you have to be able to do this. You have to be problem solving oriented. If you can't solve problems, you're gonna have a problem that you can't solve. Yeah. And that's just a snapshot. Yeah, typical wonderful unicorn, two dudes looking at you here. Okay, the reality is digital marketing demands a wide range of both hard and soft skills. Very true, but that's true for a lot of sectors and for a lot of job descriptions. That's why a digital marketing career isn't for everyone. True, but if you're truly interested in commit to I can definitely make it. Yes. Oh yeah, especially committed to a lifetime of learning. Because as I mentioned before, the field of digital marketing changes, and it changes super rapidly. And now with the onset of AI, it has changed dramatically again. It has just gotten more competitive, but if you know how to use those tools, you can have an additional advantage that you didn't have before, sorry. So yeah. As you launch your career in digital marketing, you may be wondering what skills you must develop and sharpen to become a proverbial unicorn job candidate. Yeah. Well, if you're looking for a job in that, not just doing it on your own, yeah, you're going to have some sort of experience in advance. If you want a job in digital marketing and to get employed, you have to have, at least in my opinion, you have to have some sort of skill already acquired over a few years. So you have to have experience, being it in SEO or in ad creation or in content creation, whatever. You have to have some sort of skill set already. When you find your spirit, what are hard skills in digital marketing? Writing. Oh yeah, writing and copywriting. Those are great skills to have. If you're building a website, or just a landing page, or some sort of funnel, or an email campaign, or ads, even banner ads, you have to be able to copyright, and you have to be able to copyright well. So if you can't write, you've got a problem. You've got a problem. I mean, to be honest, I started out as a bad writer as well. That was actually one of the reasons why I didn't start early on as a to work as a digital marketer, because writing always scared me. But yeah, someday you're just going to have to, or I just had to grow up and learn how to write. And now I can do it. And now it works. But yeah, now I'd say it's even one of my strong suits to copyright. Marketing analytics and data analysis. Yes. So, yeah, that's what I said before. If you're good at this, you make your life a lot easier. SEO has to do a lot with copywriting, but copywriting for search engines, if you will. Plus, a couple other things, copywriting to gain or to build links, if you will. Link building is a huge field. I hate it. That's my pet peeve, to be honest. When it comes to digital marketing, is link building. I don't like it, especially link building outreach. So outreach to build links. Google Ads, wonderful platform, changes so frequently, super funky. it's changed the page. Google Ads has changed. I remember when I remember when it was still Google AdWords, and it has changed since so much. They have changed so many things, so many aspects. If you had just taken a break of like 3 or 4 years between Google AdWords and Google Ads that it is now, you would not understand the platform. You have to be up in that grill like every day, or at least twice, 2, 3 times a week, at least, to be able to actually keep up. Social media ads. I love social media ads. They can be super, super profitable, especially YouTube ads. I mean, wow, super underrated. I'm going to be honest with you. If you know how to grab the attention of people who are going to watch a video, and you grab their attention with a pre-roll video that fits the topic of the video that is about to be played, you are golden. Seriously, super underrated. I wonder why a lot of people always opt for Facebook and Instagram ads. They work too, but YouTube ads are the way to roll. Seriously, no joke. Organic social media skills. Also not exactly something that I'm great at, but you have to be good at it. You have to get, or you have to do it. You have to do social media in some sort of way. And by doing social media, I don't just mean publish content. I mean actually being social. That is a skill you have to either have or develop. You have to, here, they only talk here about data analysis and respond to your, okay, there is a social aspect in what they're saying here. But it's all about posting, creating images, and brainstorming angles, topics, and campaigns. Huge part, yes, but being social is actually, and participating, reaching out to people with DMs or commenting on their content, liking stuff, reposting stuff if that's possible on your platform or on the platform you're using. Stuff like that is so important. Seriously, video production, super important skill. Even though this is one you could outsource, it's one of the things you could outsource the easiest. And if you have certain standard operating procedures on how you share your information or the information you want to convey in the video with the person editing the video, then you're good. If you don't have stuff like that in place, it could be a bit of a pain in the boot. If you if you work with someone external, not within your company or whatever. 60% of businesses use video for marketing purposes. 32% of businesses use video for sales. Why is this so low? Why is this just 32% of businesses? I'd go so much farther. Seriously, for sales even. So great. Video is great for sales. 60% of video use video for marketing purposes. At least it's 60%, but this is most likely in the US, to be honest. Abroad, I don't agree. And I'm not from the US. I don't work in, or mostly I don't work in US markets because it's even more competitive in the digital marketing space than everywhere else in the world. But every, let's say, non-English speaking country is a lot less competitive. I live in Switzerland and I work in Switzerland. And stuff in German, I write in German, I speak in German, and I do most of my marketing in German for Switzerland, is a lot less competitive. The whole scene is a lot less competitive, and you can just, In fact, when I started out with my personal Instagram channel a couple months ago, with the PTG Marketing Instagram channel, I got a DM by someone, most likely someone from an Arabian country, at least according to his name and his English skills. He asked for advice on SEO because he read one of my posts. He asked me in a DM for advice on SEO and what I would do in his case. He wanted to get into SEO for an English-speaking country, or for the US mainly, because that's where the money was. And I told him he shouldn't actually enter the whole SEO space for English-speaking countries, especially since he's not native speaking. But even if you have the option to enter digital marketing in a non-English speaking country, do that. Do that. Seriously. Do not try to get into digital marketing for an English speaking country if your native language isn't English. Don't even try. It's much easier, much less competitive to start in German, in French, in Italian, whatever the language is. Much, much easier. Up for that. And that's what I told him. He wasn't especially happy or particularly happy with my answer, but he accepted it and he thanked me for it. So, yeah, I think a life may be saved. I don't know. 61% of marketers who use video say it's very important or extremely important. Yeah, it is. 70% static images. Yes, I'd say so. Return on investment. I'm going to be honest, I don't know. I don't know if it's the better return on investment. It gives you the better return, but you have to invest much more than just for image ads, for example. Image ads are super quick to create, typically, if you have the right imagery. And the copy to write above an image or next to an image is so much quicker to do than to write a script for a video. So much quicker. So the time you spend for video is exponentially larger than the time you have to spend on creating an image ad or image content. So I'm not sure if the ROI, the return on the investment in percent, is greater for video. I believe it to be, but it's not as, I don't think the difference is as extreme as you might believe, because of the investment you have to make that is much, much larger. Here we go. Yeah, video marketing is still a blue ocean of opportunity for digital marketers. True, but it's getting more competitive. Learn how to produce videos for different platforms. Facebook and YouTube are the most popular, followed by Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And you'll be ahead of the competition. Yes, but creating different types of content and different formats, different screen sizes is, for the different platforms, isn't as easy as it might sound. Really, it isn't as easy as it might sound. WordPress, yeah, you have to learn, not necessarily WordPress, but you have to be proficient at one of the website building platforms. Most people, WordPress, it's great to be on WordPress. Most of the web runs on WordPress. It's still the case. 43% of all websites, well, not most in that case, but 43% of all websites are built on WordPress. And the rest, the other 57%, is divided into Squarespace, Wix, whatever. All of these website building options that we have nowadays. Everything is in the 57% bucket now. So if you know WordPress, you're good. You're good. If you're a content creator or manager of a WordPress site, you'll most likely need to know how to draft, format, and schedule content on WordPress. You're not most likely. Definitely. And I think this is one of the hard skills that you should know or have as a digital marketer. Because if you can't run a website, what are you doing in digital marketing? If you can't build it, if you can't draft stuff, what are you doing as a digital marketer? Seriously. Soft skills. Let's have a look. Empathize, define, whatever. Yeah, this is especially important if you work in a team. All of this stuff, especially, and if you work directly with clients, especially important. And the thing is, if you want to market to people, you have to know people. You have to know how they react to certain things. You have to know how the world works. You have to know how sales work. Yeah. So you have to have those soft skills, obviously. Digital marketing. Okay, hang on. Let me check the time. We are approximately at 38 minutes already for this video. Nice. Maybe we can go into a few more things. Is digital marketing hard to learn? Yeah, that's actually the question. Hard or easy? Answered. Wonderful. This grabs my attention. This is how you write a title tag. Wonderful. Is digital marketing hard or easy? David's Andy, whatever. Let's go have a look. David Sandy. This, I hate this. Please, if you get into digital marketing, do not do this. A pop-up on entering the website, that is so 2005, man. So, yeah, the design is kind of 2005 too, but that's a different story. Digital marketing is hard to start developing reliable. 5 things that make digital marketing easy. You don't need to know how to code or use special software to become a digital marketing. That's true. Nowadays, that's true. It used to be different. The first website I designed when I was 16, 17, we had to code everything. We hard coded everything. HTML and CSS, everything from scratch. Fun times. At least it comes in handy nowadays if I have to change certain things on a website that I can't do, that the website building platform just doesn't let me do, or that I'd have to install a plugin on WordPress for, which I just don't want to do. I would never install a plugin on WordPress if I can do it with minimal code myself. Just saying. If you start on Freelancer or another, you can build your clients by finding job listings. That's true. Unlike the vast majority of day jobs, digital marketing can work solely from their laptops. That is actually super, but that's why it's such a competitive field nowadays, because you just need a laptop. In certain cases, you just need a phone, a smartphone, to be completely honest. If you're a content creator and you just and your job is creating content on the fly, all you need is your phone, especially if it's video content. That's all you need. So you can be a travel blogger, if you will, just create video content of yourself traveling and just post that online 4 or 5 times a day, different types of stuff, and become an influencer, travel influencer, if you will. You can do that with just a phone. You will never need a laptop. Great. But can everyone do it? I highly doubt it. You can keep all of your clients and customers satisfied via email. I'm not 100% sure. Satisfied. You can keep them, maybe marginally satisfied via email. Not everyone loves email. I'm going to be honest. And that's all I'm going to say about it. There's little to no upfront investment required to start your marketing. Yeah, that's what we talked about at the beginning. You don't have to do much to get into digital marketing. Hard and soft skills. So to summarize, is digital marketing hard? No. As soon as you get into digital marketing, and as soon as you've gotten the hang of it, and you've maybe found one of those subfields of digital marketing that you are super good at, or at least that you love doing, be it content creation, SEO, website design, whatever it is, as soon as you've got that and you've acquired the skill, it's not hard at all. It's in fact quite easy, because you can do stuff on a laptop, you can do it on your phone, depending on what you do all day. You don't have to go to an office. You can do it all at home in your freaking PJs, if you will. And that's what makes it attractive. But that's also what makes digital marketing so competitive nowadays, especially in English. Digital marketing in English is super competitive. As soon as you branch out into different languages, especially in the SEO world, as soon as you branch out into different languages that are more niche, digital marketing gets much, much easier. Much, much easier. And as soon as you have acquired talents, especially data analysis, digital marketing gets a lot easier again. So digital marketing is hard to get into, or no, it's actually also easy to get into, but it's hard to find a footing. But as soon as you've built up that footing, life gets a lot easier in digital marketing. You just have to get there, and then it's fun. But it's almost the same as with every other industry that you want to get into. The learning curve is steep, but as soon as the learning curve reaches cruising altitude, let's say, you're good to go. And that will be, well, those are my final words for today. Thank you for watching and joining me on this long form video. I hope you had fun. If you want more of this stuff, just tell me in the comments. I'd love to do these whole deep dives, spread some of my knowledge, tell you what I do on a day-to-day basis, and give you inputs from my experience. It's always, I believe it's always handy to find or to learn from other people's experiences. If whether you agree or not doesn't matter. All right, leave me a like and a thank you and a comment. Share this with your buddies, if you will. I'd love it. Thanks, and see you next time, guys.